Hi, I'm Mike Shelton. I'm making these videos for the Olli Lifelong Learning Institute guitar class. We're going to cover some things on these videos that are a recapitulation, that are a recap of things that we've covered in the class. I'm also in these first lessons going to give you some information that we may not get to in the class. We have classes, as you know, every other week. And that's a long time to go without to try to remember some of these things. So we're going to talk about some things during these first lessons and then throughout our video course that are going to complement what you learn in the class. Remember, our goal is to have some fun with the guitar, learn some chords, and be able to have a lot of fun with it. Guitar is a very fun instrument to learn how to play. And of course, like any other instrument, you could spend years perfecting your technique. First thing we're going to talk about is some of the very basic things that you should do with guitar. One is posture. It is important that you set up, that you have the guitar neck at a comfortable angle to play with, not too high or not too low. You're going to play with your left hand on the fingerboard. The fingerboard is the area right below the strings, in this case a black area right here. You're going to play with your fingers on that fingerboard, and you're going to play around with these frets, and I'll tell you about those in just a minute. The right arm should hold the back of the guitar, and in such a manner that you can strum the guitar with ease, so that you can strum the guitar without going with a big arm motion. Economy of motion is kind of the rule on guitar. It won't matter when you first start out, but it will later on down the road. A lot of these tips are for you to get them right and start out right, so you don't fall into mistakes that'll cause you to be slower later or cause you to have difficulties later. So staying out of trouble is better than getting out of trouble on the guitar. Let's look at the left hand. The left hand is going to play the notes on the fingerboard, and what you're going to do is you're going to have the notes, these are frets right here. These metal bars across the fingerboard are frets, and your fingers will play just behind the fret, not on top of them, but you'll place your fingers just behind the fret, not right in the middle, but not right on top, just I'd say close to the fret, but not right on top of it. Generally, things in the first fret are played with the first finger. Things in the second fret are played with the middle finger. Things with the third fret are played with your ring finger, and things in the fourth fret are played with your little finger. That's a general rule, but that's not always the case, but that's a good way for us to start out remembering things. Our thumb should not be straight up. It should not be grasping a choke hold on the guitar neck. It should be back here comfortably so that our hand forms a C, kind of an upside down C, so that our fingers can get around, not way around like a violin player might do, but there. Notice that our left forearm is not resting on our leg. That's important that we keep it up, because we are going to have to move here, and if we tie ourselves down to resting on our leg, that'll slow us up when we move. So that's how the left hand is going to work when we play chords and we play notes right there. Okay? The right hand now, the most important thing I want you to know about the right hand is how we hold the pick. The pick is held perpendicular to the thumb. And notice I have a nice size pick. Picks come in all different sizes and all different strengths. This one is a medium pick, and that's what I use for all of my playing. You can find them at any music store. I do recommend you use a pick. Some of you probably have started out playing with your fingers or have a nylon string guitar, but I think if you go ahead and learn to use the pick right away, it will help you later on down the road. So the pick is held perpendicular with your index finger on the back side, and what you're going to do is you're going to learn to strum down, but you don't strum with a flat pick. You hit it at an angle, either this way or this way. Either way is appropriate, just not flat. You don't slap at the pick with flat. So it goes, or, just not flat so it has a slap sound. to it. So that's pretty much the right hand, the left hand. You know, posture. Some of you may want to stand up. There are straps and buttons on the thing. You'd hold the guitar the same way, pressed against the chest, underneath the right elbow, forearm, or not forearm, but the right elbow in that area on where your big muscle is up there. And that's the way you hold the guitar. Okay? We're going to be learning some chords next and some strums in the next videotape. We're also going to be learning how to tune the guitar. There's lots of websites and things that'll have guitar tuners, and we're going to go over guitar tuning in the next short video that we have. We're going to have a great time with this class. We hope you enjoy it, and we'll look forward to seeing you in the next video lesson and also in class at the Osher Lifelong Learning Institute. See you next time.